Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Now, Terry and Hugo are on a very exciting trip to Japan, so make sure you're following all of the social media to keep up to date on that. Today you've got me, we've got a packed show, so here's what's coming up. Adam Ondra does a climb that he's describing as his second ever hardest. Sean Rabbitoux gets another 9A tick. And we're bringing you some of the deals from our Black Friday week sale on the EpicTv shop. So it is a packed show and we've got a lot to get through, so let's get cracking, starting with Adam Ondra and a first ascent. Adam has just sent a new 9B plus line as reported by Planet Mountain. The route is called Zvinik, which I'm sure I've just butchered the pronunciation of, and in an interview he says it's his second hardest route of his life. It's kind of an extension or an extended start, which is around 9A plus, before the 8B plus boulder problem of the other climb. He had to wait for colder temps to send the route and hopes it will draw more attention to Czech climbing. Adam is back doing what he does best, sending disgusting looking climbs. That man can crimp, heifer, all the rest through stuff. It's interesting he's talking about his second hardest route. Obviously the first one is silent, so it just shows how hard he really thinks this thing is if it's his second hardest. So good work, Adam Ondra. Forgot what I'm doing next. Oh yeah, 9A boulders, of course. A new video dropped this week on Mellow of Sean Rabbitoux climbing another 9A boulder. It's called Megatron, and although he's only recently announced it, it was one of the worst kept secrets in climbing that it had been sent. There have been lots of high-end climbers dedicating days to this climb. Drew Ruana, for example, spending 75 days in total trying. So what a performance from Sean Rabbitoux. That man is so underground, it's like next level cool. I mean, I saw him the other day at that Red Bull event and he was working super hard stuff. He's very quiet, very chilled out, and just is sending some of the hardest boulders in the world, which is absolutely crazy, incredible. Nice one to you, Sean. Okay, another bouldering news, not quite 9A, but 8C plus, and I mean, let's be honest, that's still pretty good. Matt Fultz has done Moonlight Sinatra 8C plus in Joe's Valley, as reported by 8A.nu. According to the interview on the website, he did the individual moves quickly, but in the end it took him about 12 sessions to send the boulder. He'd been doing lots of extra training to get ready for it, and it's a seriously impressive tick. So awesome from Matt Fultz, and we're going to go straight from bouldering news into more bouldering news, so let's boulder it up and get bouldery. Multiverse is a boulder in Wyoming that was originally considered 8B+, but it's now thought to be 8C. Eric Jerome and Daniel Woods have recently both climbed it. Eric first tried the climb in 2021, and he's been working it on and off since then. There's lots of climbers sending their boulders just before conditions change. That sort of magic point between sort of autumn and winter when things get cold but not too cold. And for sure, Multiverse is one of those. So nice one to sneak that in, get it done. Awesome work, guys. Now there's a load of 9As, so let's get on with the 9A roundup. Let's start with the 9A from Margalef, as reported by 8A.nu. Volta Trojan has sent Wild Public, and it looks like Margalef might get more action soon. Also from 8A.nu, Gorka Carpeta has sent Zalsapatsa, which was first climbed by Jonathan Floor in 2021. Extensions now, and Matires Haudaj has climbed a 9A in OSP. He reckons it feels solid for the grade, even wearing knee pads. The impressive comp and outdoor climber Nikai Rusev has climbed for Salshiv Giroy. Wet holes and bad weather proved a challenge, but he climbed it after changing his beta. Finally, Ali Hulk Sit Start Extension Total is considered 9B, but Gonzalo Larrecha has given it a personal grade of 9A+. He used 2 knee pads, which he thinks makes it easier. Oh, what a 9A. I feel like I butchered all those names, and I'm sure you will tell me down in the comments how much I screwed it up, so apologies with that one. But a busy week on the 9A front. We said last week that it was send season, that sweet season, and it looks like that is the case. Okay, now barefoot climbing does get some attention, and this next ascent is cool and barefoot and just different. 14-year-old crusher Owen Lengrad has just done Le Brilliant Sail, an 8C+, and Deves Severe, an 8C+ in Bukes. The last one he bolted with the help of his dad. Although he usually climbs with climbing shoes, for this he decided to go barefoot. And obviously, it worked. Barefoot climbing, look, this may just be me, okay, but I've never wanted to try it enough to really try it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, like indoors, I kind of find it a bit gross. Is that weird? Like, you know, when people use bare feet indoors, I'm just like, I don't want to be putting my hand there, and I've just never done it outside. But look, obviously worked for him, super cool way to get it done.
Any questions before we play?
Yeah, actually, just one, Frank. Is this chill?
9B counter. And we've got some 9Bs. Ali Hulk might have been one, but it was downgraded, and we'll just leave that one because I think it's the general consensus. But obviously Adam Ondra gets points for his first ascent. Awesome from Adam. 9B counter done. Finally, there's something on it. Okay, at the beginning of the show, I talked about Black Friday. And we don't just do Black Friday on the Epic TV shop. We do Black Friday week, and there's loads of deals going on right now, up to 50% off some items. And now the reason I'm looking at my laptop is because I was looking at shoes, because I always think shoes are the best time to buy in a Black Friday sale. Because look, let's be honest, everyone needs shoes. You might as well get them while they're cheap, because eventually they'll run out. They're climbing shoes. I love the Booster from Scarpa, probably the shoe I wear most if I'm just grabbing a shoe. There are others, of course, but like that's been a staple. That's up to 20% off at the moment, all the sizes, really good bargains out there. Do check out Black Friday.
One thing's for sure, people take Black Friday very seriously.
Okay, content time now.
After last year, you know, I was so ready to go back to Europe to climb, and I was feeling so strong and feeling, you know, I was super excited to go try some boulders, and now this. It's hard to accept. Wakeboarding, you know, such a dumb way to get injured.
Really, really cool, awesome film. Do go and check it out and subscribe. While we're talking about content, Frasassi, a climbing festival down in Italy, is brilliant. Terry was there. She had a really, really good time doing lots of different things as well as climbing, other stuff too. Check out this teaser.
So basically we're going into a manhole. So it's 4 o'clock and we're at our next activity. We're about to go, well, into a cave, but the entrance has been modified because of the road. So now we're literally gonna climb down a chimney. So on Climbing Daily, now we're headed down chimneys and not up anymore. So I'm just going down these stairs, and now it is humid and dark and wet. We're kind of doing climbing, just underground.
Those are called leopard, and these are dry,
okay.
But after we'll saw them living.
There's a whole life underground system here with like leopard skin and shapes.
Of course, there are links down below if you want to watch the film. Okay, that's it for content. Comment of the week time, and there's still been no songs. So please send your songs. You can send them to climb@epictv.com. There's no one here to stop me, so I always sing comment of the week. And the comment of the week is from Scooby-Dee. He says, great, more tea jokes to start the show. Now, I think this is referring to the fact that Terry started the show last week with a joke. And I think what he's saying is he wants more tea jokes. But he spelled it T-E-E. And that made me think of tea, the drinking tea. And I don't know any tea jokes. So if there are any tea jokes out there, please let us know in the comments below, and we'll start next week's show with a tea-related joke, maybe, perhaps. Remember, there's links down below for everything, including that shop stuff, Black Friday. Get on it. Thank you for watching. Some of us in some form will be back next week.